Good morning, students. This is your EVS class. In the previous class, we have learned about feathers, feet and claws, movement of wings, and beaks. Now, in today's class, you will learn about nest of a bird. Birds build nests to lay eggs. Why they build the nest? Because to lay eggs and to live in the nest, because it is their home. Now they choose places which are safe from enemies and bad weather. They Which type of place they choose? They choose a very safe place which is safe from enemies and bad weather. And who are their enemies? Like other big birds like vultures, eagles, or the snakes or other animals which can eat the eggs of the bird and also destroy the nest. And the second thing is the bad weather. Bad weather, they see that the weather conditions before building their nest. If they are building in an open area where there is no shelter, due to heavy rain, their nest could damage, isn't it? So, before building their nest, two main things are there: the safety from the enemies and safety from bad weather. Now, they use twigs, dry leaves, cotton thread, feathers, pieces of cloth, and pebbles to build their nest. These are the materials they use to build their nest. Now, in the next line, you can see, did you know a cuckoo or quail does not make a nest? It lays its eggs in a crow's nest and lets the mother crow look after the baby cuckoo. This is the quality of a quail. Quail lays eggs not in its nest but in the nest of a crow. Now next is the tailor bird. The tailor bird uses its beak like a needle and sew leaves with material like thread and wool. The nest is made with cotton wool and dry grasses. You can see this tailor bird. It is weaving the nest with material like thread and wool. You can see here. This is the tailor bird, and here is the nest. Very small birds, very small birds. They are weaving nest with the help of threads, need thread like material. Now the next bird is, this is the weaver bird. See the picture, weaver bird. Now weaver bird makes a beautiful and strong nest by weaving twigs and grass together. You can see the twigs and grass. The wooden twigs and grass are mixed together to weave this structure. This structure is their nest. Now the next is the eagle and vulture. You can see in the picture the eagle is sitting on the nest. Yes. Now it is also weaving, making the nest with the help of sticks, wooden sticks. It carries the wooden sticks from different parts of the tree or from different places and bring it and put it together to make the nest. Now the next picture is of woodpecker. See the woodpecker. It is having a very long and sharp beak. With the help of this beak, it makes the hole in the tree, and in that hole it keeps its egg, and after the egg are hatched, the children are staying in that hole. The woodpecker makes a hole in the tree trunk by pecking it and lines the hole with chips of wood. Now the next bird is penguin. This is the bird which cannot fly, so it does not build its nest on any tree, but it builds its nest on ground or near the sea water. The penguin makes its nest by collecting few pebbles and stones on the ground. You can see these penguin birds are found in the Arctic region where there is lot of snow everywhere, where there is very cold. These birds are found in very cold places, and these birds cannot fly. Though they have feathers, but the body weight is very heavy. I have told you in earlier class also, the birds which can fly, they have very light body weight and their bones are also very light. Now, the next topic is caring for the young. You can see these two birds, small birds, sitting in a nest. Now, caring for the young. The mother bird keeps her eggs warm by sitting on them. When the eggs hatch, the chicks come out and the father bird protects them from enemies. The chicks are weak and featherless. The parents feed them and keep them warm. When the babies grow, they learn to fly and find food on their own. Then they leave the nest. It means, first of all, when the mother bird lay eggs, it sits on those eggs to keep it warm. Why they keep it warm? Because it will help them to hatch the egg easily. When the eggs hatch, the chicks, chicks, it is chicks. Chicks means small babies of the bird, come out and the father bird protects them from enemies. The chicks are weak and featherless. Now, as the babies are newborn babies are having very weak muscles, so they are weak and their feathers are also weak, so they cannot fly. But when they grow up, their feathers become strong and then they can fly away. When the babies grow, they learn to fly and find food on their own. When they start finding food on their own, they leave their parents and go away at any other place and search food on their own. So, do you know that the ostrich is the largest? Next, look below. Did you know? Okay, children? In the red box, it is written the ostrich is the largest and the heaviest bird. It cannot fly, but it can run at a speed of 70 km per hour. That means it runs very fast. This is the largest bird, and its body weight is very heavy. As I told you, the birds which have a very heavy body weight cannot fly. Instead, they have feathers, but they cannot fly. So, children, please read this lesson again and read this purple box, things to remember. and we will do the exercise in the next video I will post soon. This ends up your chapter. Please fill this exercise A, exercise B, exercise C. A, B and C. I have given you this homework earlier. Thank you.